Namaste. So welcome to day 26 of your challenge. So you will realize that we're coming to the end of the challenge already, and then this week we're actually basically putting all our foundational poses into the sequence. So today the pose of the day will be standing pulling bow. This is a pose that combines the standing balancing with a back bend and a forward bend as well as a spinal twist. So many components of our yoga into one posture. So it will be fun. Don't worry if you are unable to hold the posture for too long. It's very common as a balancing posture. So just try your best. Over time, you will be able to do it better, right? So as usual, let's come to standing when you are ready. Coming all the way to the top of the mat with your feet together, heels reaches touching, palms together, heart center. Draw your belly in tight and nice, gently close your eyes. Distribute the weight evenly across your both feet. Set an intention for your practice today. The intention can be for anybody, anything, stay with this. Just a couple more deep breaths here. And gently open your eyes. When you're ready, reach the arms out as you inhale, stretch out, arch your back slightly. Exhale to forward fold position, bring your palms down, forehead to the shin. Straighten the legs to half lift. Bring your palms down, knees bend, step the right foot back, left foot back into a high plank position. Exhale, lower your knees down, point the toes, bend the elbows, chest, chin comes down. Inhale, curl out, looking out, arching the back. Exhale, breath, tuck your toes, coming back to downward facing dog. Two long deep breaths here, draw your belly in tight and nice, push your hips back and up more. Take another deep breath, inhale. Exhale, look forward, knees bend, step right foot forward between your palms, straighten right leg up. Left foot forward, make the right, straighten up both legs, half lift position. Exhale into forward fold, bring your palms down. Inhale, rise all the way up, take it to a back bend. Hips over, chest out, arch your back, arms up, looking far backwards. Second set, exhale, forward fold, bring your palms down, forehead to the shin. Straighten the legs to half lift. Bring your palms down, knees bend, step the left foot back, right foot back into a plank. Exhale, breath lower, knees down, point the toes, bend elbow, chest, chin down. Inhale, breathing curl up, looking out, arching the back. Exhale, back, tuck your toes, down, down. To the pelvis forward if you can, and feel yourself stretching to the sides of the body here in your downward facing dog. 10 fingers spread wide, push your palms down forward, minimum pressure on the wrists. Push your legs far backwards. Draw your belly in, look forward, knees bend, step the left foot forward between your palms, straighten the left leg. Right foot forward, make the left half lift, inhale. Exhale, breathing bow for footful. Inhale, rise all the way up as we take it to back and push your hips over, chest out, arch back, arms and looking further backwards. Last round, exhale, forward fold, bring your palms down, forehead to the shin. Straighten the legs to half lift. Bring your palms down, bend the knees, just step or jump back if you like to into a plank. Exhale, breath, lower knees down, point the toes. Bending at the elbows, chest, chin comes down. Inhale, breath, curl out, relax your shoulders, looking out, arching the back more. Exhale, breath, tuck your toes, coming back to downward facing dog. Hit the arms, it's very strong here. Exhale, breathing, draw your belly in tight and nice, maintaining the belly pulling tight and nice throughout the entire class. One more big inhale. Look forward, knees bend, just step or jump forward. Do half lift, inhale, breath. Exhale, breathing, bow forward. Inhale, rise all the way up, take it to the back bend, push your hips over, chest out, arch back, arms and look back more backwards. Release your both palms down, heart center. Side salutation, knee, please bend both knees. Fingertips will lightly touch the mat. Inhale, arms out, chair, Utkatasana, knees and your thighs tight. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Palms down, knees bend, step or jump if you like to the plank. Exhale, breath, lower knees down, point the toes, bend the elbows, chest, chin down. Inhale, breath, curl up, looking out, arching the back. Exhale, breath, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right foot comes out as high as you can. Both legs are straight and strong to the maximum. Exhale, right knee to the chest. Step the right foot forward in between your palms. Press your left foot flat. Inhale, arms out, warrior one. Stretch your arms out so you can bring your palms shoes together with the arms still straight. You're balancing nicely, you look up. Reach out to the maximum first, inhale. Exhale, release your both palms down, stepping back to high plank. Lower yourself down, knee, chest, chin down. Inhale, curl up. Looking out, arching the back. Exhale, tuck your toes, down, down. Inhale, left foot out as high as you can. Exhale, breath, step the left foot forward, right foot flat onto the mat. Inhale, arms up, warrior one. Scoop the tailbone, stretch your arms out high. So as you can bring your palm trees closer together. Looking up, inhale. Exhale, release your both palms now, stepping back to a plank. Lower yourself down, knees down, point the toes. Bend the elbows, with control, come down slow. Inhale, curl up. Chin up, chin back. Exhale, tuck the toes down, stay here for 5. Please check that the feet remain hip width distance apart here for 4. The shoulders are away from the ears here for 3. And you're always breathing in and out through the nose here 2. Last one, look forward, bend the knees, you choose step or jump forward. Do half lift, inhale, breath. Exhale, forward fold. Bend both knees, inhale, arms out, chair pose, Utkatasana, squeeze your legs tight. Let's go for a second set straight away. Exhale, forward fold. Do half lift, looking forward. Palms on knees and step or jump back to plank. Exhale, breath lower, knees down, point the toes, bending at the elbows. Inhale, curl up, chin up, chin back. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Right leg out as high as you can, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot forward in between your palms, left foot flat. Inhale, rise up, warrior one, palm trees together, looking out, stretching out nicely. On exhale, release your both palms down, stepping back to high plank. Lower yourself down. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, breath, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Next, inhale, left foot out as high as you can, engage your toes. Exhale, step your left foot forward in between your palms, right foot flat. Inhale, rise up to warrior one again, palm trees together. Take a deep breath, inhale. On exhale, release your both palms down, stepping back to plank. Lower yourself down, knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, breath, curl up. And tuck the toes, back to downward facing dog. Stay here now for 5. A lot more warm up now. Try to straighten the legs out a little bit more. 4. Try to pull your belly in tight and nice. 3. Try to equalize your exhale breath with the inhale breath. 2. Try to find back a normal breathing. Looking forward, bend the knees, choose step or jump forward. Do half lift, inhale. Exhale, breathing, bow forward. Now bend both knees, inhale, arms up, Utkatasana, chair pose. Squeezing your knees, your thighs tight. Bring your both palms together, heart center. Knees, hips don't move, left elbow goes outside right knee. Leave chest. Palms to heart center, look over right shoulder. Knees side side, stay here 5. Weight stays on the heels 4. Chest up more for 3. Chin to the right shoulder more 2. Keep using your left elbow, push against your right kneecap, turn twist one more time. Untwist. Inhale, arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Heel toe the feet hip width distance apart. Knees bend, belly on your thighs. Padagustasana, catch your big toes. Roll the weight forward, inhale. Exhale, push, kneecap side spine back for 5. Head, neck completely relax here, 4. Roll the weight forward and push your legs further backwards here for 3. Let's bend the elbows, pull the arms straight more, 2. Last one, change. Release your hands, heel toe your feet back together. Walk your legs up if you need to, if you like to. Then bend both knees again. Inhale, arms up, chair pose, Utkatasana. Knees tight. Palms together, heart center, inhale, breath. Exhale, twist. Right elbow outside left knee, lift chest, palms to heart center for 5. Keep the weight on the heels still 4. 10 toes are light and flat onto the mat for 3. Belly swing tight and nice turn twist more 2. Use your right elbow push against the knee against the elbow, twisting one last time. Untwist. Inhale, arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Heel to the feet, hip width distance apart again. Bend both knees, rest the belly on your thighs, chest touches your knees. Lift the feet up, step on your own palms underneath your feet. Toes wrists touch nicely here. Let's all roll the way forward first, inhale. Exhale, push legs back for 5. Belly should be pulling tight and nice still, 4. Then if your legs almost straighten up, bend the elbows more and pull harder for 3. Reaching the crown of the head down towards the mat, pushing your legs further backwards 2. While all the time you're looking at the space in between your legs. And release into a half lift position, inhale. Palms down, step back, high plank. Side planking, right palm center, drop right knee down if you need to. If you can, both legs straight, reach out the left arm for 5. Push hard 4. Legs straight, flex your 10 toes towards you for 3. Right knee is down, push your hips forward there 2. No matter where you are, feel the right obliques working. Both palms onto the mat, high plank, inhale. Exhale, left palm down, turn the body towards your right. Reach out your right arm for 5. If you need to, drop your left knee down for 4. Knee is down, push your hips forward instead for 3. Legs are straight, lift the hips up really high 2. Stretch out your right arm no matter where you are. Both palms onto the mat. Come into high plank. Inhale. Exhale, knee share shin or low plank chaturanga. Inhale, right curl up, arch the back here. Exhale, right tuck your toes. Let's come back to downward facing dog. 2 long deep breaths. Catch your breath. Bring your feet together. Inhale, breath, lift your right foot up as high as you can. Engaging your right toes, contracting your right thigh. Lift the foot back and up more. Inhale. Exhale, bring your right knee to the chest. Step the right foot forward in between your palms. Drop your left knee onto the mat. You're going to sing your hips down really nice and low. Just feel the stretch of your left hip flexor. Hands are down, hips are down. Alright, chest is up, yo. Nice, stay here. Taking deep breath first. Inhale, lift the chin, chest up, hips down. Exhale, push your hips far backwards. With your hips over your left knee, just straighten the right leg out as much as you can. So if your right leg doesn't straighten out today, it's okay. Flex your foot though. Alright, take a deep breath again, inhale. Now exhale, press your right foot down, sink your hips back down again, chest up. Try to look out a bit higher, try to go a bit deeper. Exhale again, straighten right leg. Pushing your right kneecap, right thigh bone down. Push your belly forward, chest forward. Try to straighten right leg out as much as you can. Again, press your right foot down, sink your hips down nice and low, lift the chin, chest, look out, arch your back here, inhale. Exhale again, straighten right leg. Flex your foot. Now this time, press your right foot down, sit the hips down again, and you're going to interlock the 10 fingers to your right thigh. Hips down nice and low, chest out, arching back. Ground your 5 toes down onto the mat firmly, your right big toe. Especially push it down. Then use your palm gently push your belly away from your thighs. We stay here. Do a nice left hip stretch here, and then feel it as a back bend for 5. Every exhale, hips down lower 4. Every inhale, chest up higher for 3. Look back, arching back 2. And 1. Release your both hands down. Again, straighten the right leg, flex your foot. Right leg as straight as you can for 5. If you are able to walk your fingertips forward until your fingertips and your heels in line, then you can press your palms down for 4. If not, keep walking forward, keep trying to get the right leg straight for 3. If your right leg straight in line, your palms are down to bend the elbows, bow forward more for 2. Folding forward for 1 more final time. Great. And release your right foot down to the mat, palms are down. Then you're going to step back into a downward facing dog stretch. Next inhale, lift your left foot out as high as you can now. Engaging your left toes, contracting your left thigh, lift your foot back and up more. Feel like someone pulling you from behind, head and relax. Exhale, bring your knee to the chest, same thing, step the left foot forward, touch your right knee onto the mat. Get your hands down, get the hips low, alright? More importantly, sink your hips down nice and low, lift the chest up just as much as you can. Take a deep breath here again, inhale breath. Feel the stretch in the front of the right hip flexor this time. Exhale, try your best, straighten the left leg out as much as you can, flex your foot. Push your belly button forward, chest forward. Again, press your left foot down, sit the hips down nice and low, inhale, lift, chin, chest, arch back slightly. Keep the hands down first, keep the hips really nice and low. Again, straighten the left leg, push your hips back and up. Left leg as straight as you can, flex your foot, spine as long as you can, straighten left leg out more. Again, press your left foot down, sink your hips down, each time a little bit deeper, sink your hips down lower. And then straighten the left leg out again, flex your foot. Keep the spine really long, keep the belly button pushing forward. And then last one, sit the hips out nice and low, bend the left knee, hips low. Then start to bring your hands to your thigh. Interlock the 10 fingers on your left thigh, hips down nice and low, chest out, arch back here. Spread your 5 toes wide, especially your left big toe for 5. Use your palms gently push yourself away from your left thigh here 4. Then you're coming to a back bend with the front of the right hip flexor stretching for 3. Arch back, look back 2. And last one, release your both hands down, straighten out the front leg now this time as much as you can, first for 5. If your left leg straighten out, walk your hands as far forward as you can, 4. Left leg doesn't straighten out, that's okay. Work on pushing the left kneecap, left thigh bone down with your spine long, leg straight, for 3. Fingertips in the left hip in line, pressure palms up, bend the elbows more, 2. Bowing forward, 1 more, final time here. And change. Release your left foot down, pressure palms up, you're going to step back into downward facing dog here. Big breath, push your hips second out. Again, look forward, bend the knees, just step or jump forward now. Straighten the legs into half leg position, inhale breath. Exhale, breathing, bow forward for 4. Next inhale, rise all the way out. We're going to take it to a back bend, push your hips forward, chest out, arch your back, arms up, look back, more backwards today. Exhale, breath, release your both palms out, heart center. Alright, release the arms out either side. We're going to take it to your standing holding boat already. So you're going to bring your right arm, take it to the side, bring your right arm out towards the side. With your palms face up, elbows close towards you. Then without turning the wrist at all, just straighten the right arm towards the back. And you grab the right foot from the inside grip. Alright, make sure you grab onto the right foot from the inside grip so your big thumb is facing upwards. Alright, and you bring your knees together. This is the inside grip, this is the outside grip. With your thumb face down. I need you to grab the right foot from the inside with your big thumb face up. Okay? And then bring your knees together to start with. Stretch out the left arm. Chin out, chest out. Remember, chin eyebrow always parallel to the mat first. Stretch out first with your left arm. Lock your left knee, lock the left elbow. Inhale, breath. Exhale, kick the right foot back in your hand. Feel a nice back bend for 5. Inhale, lift the chin out, chest out. Stretch out the left arm. Kick the foot back. 4. Always keep the chin out, chest out here. For 3. Lock your left knee, lock the left elbow. Charge your body forward now. Stretch your right foot back more. 2. Kick the foot back. 1 more final time. You're going to come to warrior 1. So bend the left knee. With control, touch your right foot down. Bring your right arm up. And we come to warrior 1 position. Sit the hips down. Lift the chest. Stretch out. Hips low. 1 more big breath here. Draw your belly in tight and nice. Now bring your back heel up into lunge position. Right heel comes up really high. Arm sinks next to the ears. And then into resting warrior. Pivot your body down 45 degrees for 5. 1 diagonal line from your wrist, shoulders, hips, heels. 4. You can right hip forward, left hip back here. 3. That is in. You're not leaning on your left thigh. 2. And 1. Release your both palms down onto the mat. Then step back into a high plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, breathing curl up, hold the toes and arch the back. Exhale, back, tuck the toes, coming back to downward facing dog. 2 long deep breaths, yeah? Looking forward, bend the knees, just step or jump forward. Into a half lift, inhale. Exhale, breathing bow forward here. Inhale, rise all the way up. Take it to a back bend. Pushing your hips over, chest out, arch your arms and loop back, more back. Bring both hands down the heart center. Now I'm going to take it the other side. So this time the left arm will go out towards the side. Straighten left arm. Big thumb face back. Alright, upwards. Palms face out. Alright, and you're going to bend the left knee. Grab the left foot inside grip. Right leg is straight and strong. Both knees together. Reach up your right arm. Chin out, chest up. Do not look down. Always inhale, stretch up. Exhale, kick the foot back. Point the toes. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, kick the foot back for 5. Kick the foot back into your left hand. Allow the left shoulder roll back. 4. Stretch up with your right arm. For 3. When you can, kick no more. Pivot your body down and stretch forward. 2. Kick the foot back. 1 more final time. Bend right knee with control. Touch your left foot down. Bring your left arm up into warrior 1. Sit the hips down. Reach out the arms, scoot the tailbone. Warrior 1 position first. So back foot is flat here, right knee is bent, arms are up. 1 more inhale. Then lift your back heel up really high. So into lunge position. Back leg stays straight. Inhale, exhale, pivot body down 45 degrees for 5. Then your left hip forward, right hip back here 4. Shoulders away from the ears, belly pulling tight and nice for 3. So remember your belly is not resting on your thigh 2. And 1, release your both palms down, then step back into a plank position. Inhale in plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, curl up, arch your back, point the toes. Exhale, tuck your toes, coming back to downward facing dog. 2 deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Touch your both knees onto the mat. When you're ready, lie back down onto the mat. Coming onto the mat. Great. And from here, we're going to take it your shoulder stand already. So if you know you need a wall to help you stay, please go next to the wall. If not, both knees in, cruise the chest, rock side to side, left, right, left, right. Lift the legs up. Simple legs out in the air. If for any reason you feel like staying here, it's fine. If not, go ahead, turn your shoulders and with or without the wall. Wiggle. Making sure the weight comes onto the shoulders, not the neck. Then lift the legs up. Keep the legs very strong. Keep the chin away from the chest. And we stay here for 10. 9 more. For 8. 7. 6 more. For 5. 4. 3. 2 only. And 1. Go ahead slowly. You're going to gently lower yourself back down. Once you come down, press your feet down to the mat. Let's take it to bridge pose. Knees, feet are hip width distance apart. Straighten the arms, fingertips slightly touching on heels. 2 sets today. Take a deep breath, inhale, exhale breath, push, lift your hips up. Walk your shoulder blades closer together, interlock 10 fingers. Pressing your arms a lot and stay for 5. Chin away from chest, chest up higher, 4. Draw your belly in, lift the hips up higher for 3. Last 2 only. Keep squeezing that imaginary block between your knees. And last 1, change, release, come all the way down. Take a breath. Second set, alright. So again, second set this time around, we're going to stay a while longer. If you know how to come to full wheel and you want to try full wheel today, go ahead. You know, just stay in your bridge pose for 10 counts. I'm going to give a quick demonstration. Alright, I'm going to come into full wheel as well. So if you want to, you can try to do full wheel with me. You know, you can try to do your bridge pose. So we come into full wheel, you want to bring your palms about shoulder width distance apart with your fingertips pointing forward. Bridge pose, we'll keep the arms straight. 10 counts this time, take a deep breath, ready. Inhale, breath, bridge pose on your own, full wheel, alright. Pressing the feet, lift the hips up, press your knee arms. Push your hips, alright. Your chest towards the hips direction and then lift up for 10. Use your inner thighs here for 9. Relax your head and neck, 8. Feel the front side body stretching no matter where you are, 7. Feel the breath moving in out to the nose, 6. 5 more only. Make sure your feet are still parallel to each other for 4. We will look for your fingertips if you can for 3. 2 more. And last one, change. Take your time, slowly release, coming all the way down. If it feels good for you, then only then hug your knees in towards the chest. Rock side to side, left, right, left, right. Bring your feet up, grab the feet from the outside into happy baby today. Relax your shoulders. Push your lower back down. And into your final Shavasana. So go ahead, straighten the legs out, separate your feet hip width from mat width distance apart when you're ready. Arms goes away from your body, palms face up, fingers connection. Spend the first few moments setting on your Shavasana. Find a nice comfortable spot and try to stay there for as long as you like to, as long as you need to now. When you're ready, slowly bring some motion to your body. And bring your legs together, arms out overhead, stretch. Rolling towards the left side. And take your time to come back up. Alright, so that will be it for today. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Namaste.